We just arrived to our country house and it's quite wintry here. I like it. Look, the sky is blue at most places, so that's very optimistic. The sun is kinda shining, but the snow, yeah, it's very cold and I like it because this is winter, so it should be like this. And these are remnants of our Christmas bouquet and here as well, look. So I will cut this into small pieces and I will mulch with this some of our plants. It's so windy, it's very cold. Wow, wind chill is happening, so I should do this fast. Look, I was already mulching last December or November, so I will be continuing this way. These are cherry laurels and they like acidic soil. They don't need it, but they kinda like it. And the needles from conifer trees, they make the soil a bit more acidic, so that's why I'm putting them here. So I will just cut this and yeah, it's nice for the plants because when there is mulch, the moisture from the soil evaporates less, so they have more water that way. These ones are smaller already, so that's nice. These are the ones that were in the vase. Look, Douglas fir. Here we have pine, and this is normal fir. And these are the decorative thingies. Okay, this was fast, and it's kinda mulched here, and we always add more when we have material, so this is just like, it's never-ending process, and that's how it is.
We'll be back next Christmas.
Next Christmas there will be definitely more, but over the year as well there will be something.
It's interesting how many apples there are still on this tree specifically.
Yeah.
So it looks quite decorative even now in January.
Yeah, it's so pretty. They are shining now in the sunshine and with the blue sky, it looks great.
And the ground is very decorative as well.
Okay, the ground, yes, we can call this decorative, right?
We collected record amounts of apples last year, and everybody had a lot of apples as well, so we couldn't get rid of these anymore, and we didn't have time anymore after picking so many. So this is just the rest that nobody wanted anymore, and it will decompose on its own on the ground. Next spring it will be basically gone from our experience.
Yeah, so it's okay to leave it here.
It's natural.
Yes, it's natural. It enriches the soil here under the trees, so that's nice.
There isn't that much snow here, but it's still nice to see in a different setting. And it's funny to see all the cat footprints everywhere. So we see their trails, and they go everywhere.
Here as well,
Yeah.
everywhere. They love it here. It's still very alive here, even in winter.
Yeah. And it looks like hazelnuts are getting ready for next year. There are so many, these are male flowers, right? So this doesn't mean there will be hazelnuts from these, but the females will come in the spring and hopefully we will have a lot.
Yes, hopefully. And look at our garden pond, barely visible here. It's here.
It looks like the cats were skating here.
Yeah. they have fun in our garden, and they also wanted to like experience the frozen garden pond.
But that's interesting because we thought it was barely freezing, but it was able to hold the cats.
Yes,
the
but
ice.
now the nights and also the days are getting colder and colder, so everything will be frozen more. So the cats can maybe try ice skating or something. But I love that it's sunny. Look at the sun. That's always great to see in winter.
It's almost noon, and this is how high the sun is.
Yes, it's still very, very low. The days are short still in January. But yeah, I love the positive energy.
This plant immediately caught our attention from afar because it's so red. At first I thought that there was something flowering here, which didn't make sense obviously.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's a holly or something similar, barberry, but it's one of the evergreen shrubs. Now it's ever red, but that's really interesting, especially in the snow.
Yeah, we haven't seen it like this, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't remember it.
This is the first time. Like, what is the red thing there?
Yeah. I remember these purple or pink berries. They are now losing color already. They were much more brighter in autumn, I think.
Yeah.
But that's another interesting thing.
Yes, yes. This is always very pretty, but now the color is fading and it's almost over.
I put this here for birds, maybe a year ago or something like that, to drink from, but now there's ice. But there's still some water below, so maybe they can still drink it.
Yeah, so it's not completely frozen. Yeah.
And this one is metal, so hopefully it shouldn't break, because we left another one made of plastic over winter outside and then it broke.
Yeah. So this should be better, hopefully.
There are more footprints here, and I'm wondering if it was a cat skiing this time, or biking, or if it's probably a vole walking through here.
Or maybe some bird with a longer tail, you know, like dragging the tail.
But it looks like this doesn't look like bird footprints.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That would be like this or something, no?
Yeah. So yeah, it's so interesting to see.
They are still alive, unfortunately.
Yeah. Voles are very annoying. I always like walking here in our little birch forest. I'm the first one here. No cats, no voles, no anyone. So it's very nice. And the bark is white already. When they are young, they are normally like brown. This is a young one. We planted this one later and you can see it's still very brown. But these ones are growing very fast and it's great.
They were not all white last year. Now they are.
It's going, it's progressing, so that's great. And here, my little conifer forest, I always show it. I'm waiting for this area to be very foresty. But guys, you need to stay subscribed for, I don't know, maybe 10 years.
Or 50.
We can show you the big forest here.
The dog rose also has a lot of rose hips here, which are shining brightly. So we can make a lot of tea still, or we can just eat them for fun. Yum.
So remind us, how do you eat rose hips?
You have to suck them. You have to suck the juice out of them.
Yeah, it's more like a gel than juice, right?
Yeah.
But it's very yummy and healthy. There are a lot of vitamin C.
And they spread really easily, so they will be growing all over the garden.
Yeah, that's true, guys. So it's not all fun with rose hips. We can find them all over the garden from time to time.
Yeah, birds spread them.
So we remove most of them. These berries are also very decorative. These are fire thorns, or piracantha in Latin, I think. And we planted various kinds. So the berries should be orange like here. Here we have, these are yellow ones,
I guess.
I guess. And there are also orange ones here, I think, but these ones are kinda over. They are getting black already. So yeah, but these 3 colors, and we have more. These are all the firethorn shrubs. So in the future, this should be very full of various colorful berries.
We still have a few leeks to harvest here, but we can't harvest them now because the soil is frozen, so it would be impossible to dig in it from our experience from past years. So we will have to come back later to them when it gets warmer.
Yeah, in a few weeks maybe.
Yeah, our winters are mild, so this is usually just a temporary setback.
And here we have carrots, and it's also now impossible to get to them. You can see them here. So we also need to wait. These 2 garden beds. This season, like, it has been quite a nice harvest of carrots. So that's nice.
It was our first time growing them in the raised beds, and it looked like it was successful.
Yes.
We learned some things, like that we need to water them more often when they are in the raised beds.
Yeah.
But we'll try it again next year, and maybe we'll be even more successful.
Definitely, definitely. I like carrots. But now we have to definitely wait. This week should be very cold. It should get colder, and at night it should be below -10 degrees Celsius, even maybe around -15. That doesn't happen that often anymore. And during the day also like -5 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature. So that's a really cold spell that's coming onto us. And yeah, but snow, it will stay like this. There is not much snow in the forecast, sadly. No more snowfall, so it will be just very frosty.
This is the first time that I see both bird feeders completely empty.
Wow.
We hadn't been here for 3 weeks, so that's why. But even then, there were always some peanuts left. But now they ate everything. They were really hungry. These tallow balls are always gone first. They love the fat in them. They're always the first to disappear. We always see a lot of birds hanging onto this bird feeder and eating them.
Yeah, very yummy.
These peanuts are less popular, but as we can see, they still disappear after some time when the tallow balls are gone. And even sometimes I see one bird on the tallow and another one on the peanuts when they don't want to compete or something, so it can't be that bad. Okay, and we will put it on the tree.
There's this hook prepared.
Yeah.
So this goes very fast.
It looks delicious, doesn't it?
It does. Yummy. Guys, of course, this is a necessity when there is snow. Even with this small amount, it's going. Hopefully, it was going when I was doing this for the first time. Let's go! Not very fast, but nice! Yay! Yay! Okay, very cool. I like this. So, as you can see, there are these snow drifts. A lot more snow here when it was blowing from the fields. And At some places there is very little snow. And yeah, I like it. This is a very nice exercise. Running with the sled and going up and down and everything. Wait there! And let's try this again. It goes faster and faster. When there is a track already from the sled, then it's better. Look. Ta-da! Woohoo! Oh, yay! Tommy will try as well. Now it's your turn, honey. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
Okay, so here you are. Look at my honeybee. He always looks so serious. Wow, this is fast. This is fast. Yay! Very nice. How was it?
I'm having like so much fun.
Yay! There are a few beehives here. They belong to our neighbor. Some of you guys sometimes suggest that we should have bees and our own honey. So we have our own honey. These bees usually fly to our flowers and collect the nectar and everything, and we buy honey from our neighbor. So we have local honey, and I think there are rules how many beehives can be in an area. So we couldn't have one even if we wanted, because there are these ones here. So yeah, just to tell you that. Let's go together.
Be ready for double fun.
Oh my god, this is not going. You need to help me. Okay, finally. Woohoo! Oh no, we are in the snowdrift. Ah! But we went through. Okay, cool. This is still going and going and going. Okay, we are back home. It could have been better there, but look, our hill is better. This is proven already. Yay, it's fast. So cool. Yay, 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 yay. But too short.
You should have continued through the barn.
Yes, yes, I like the track here, but I would prefer a much longer track. I just ran here in my slippers and there is snow, and look what we discovered. This is quite fun. I don't know if this will happen. Hopefully yes, because we already did this. Ah! It's like water bombs. This is how we have fun here in the small house. And look, one drop is still here. we are shelling walnuts. That's our usual January activity, right?
Except we had a break from this last year because all the walnuts froze because it was freezing late in spring. So we didn't have to do this, we didn't have anything to harvest. But this year the tree came back stronger than ever. I don't think we've ever harvested this many walnuts.
Yeah. This is just a small amount. We have a lot more, but we won't be doing everything at once. So gradually over the time, right?
Yeah, we were thinking that that's probably better because they last longer in the shell. So why do them all at once? We can just do it later whenever we need more.
Yeah, exactly. And last year we were shelling hazelnuts instead of walnuts. But this year we have less hazelnuts than last year for some reason.
We didn't have that many last year either. They're just starting because they are all young shrubs. So they're only starting to bear nuts. So I think it will be better in the upcoming years when the shrubs get bigger.
Yeah. So we will be doing the small amount we have still, like that's waiting for us as well. So even though it's winter and it's kinda a resting time for the garden and for us as well, it's not all resting. There is still quite a lot of tasks to be done.
Yeah, small things compared to the summer, but at least something.
Yeah.
Peter thought shelling the walnuts in the main house was too boring, so this year we are doing it here in the smaller house. So it was almost freezing here, close to 0 degrees Celsius. So Peter started a fire and now it's like 13 degrees Celsius already. So only my toes are frozen, but the rest of the body is okay.
Tommy's toes and fingers are always freezing for some reason.
Yeah, I have low blood pressure, so it's difficult getting blood to my toes and fingers. It's too far from the heart.
Yeah, that must be. But the temperature is going up fast. Like, it could be faster. But it's going up. So that's nice. I like it here. It's a very nice atmosphere here in the small house, in the small cottage. And I can feel the warmth, like totally. Here we have a thermometer where we can observe how fast it's going up. And it's going, as we speak, 14 degrees Celsius. So that's cool.
So hot.
Yay. Oh no. Guys, we found out you can burn the shells of the walnuts and they burn quite hot, so this is useful.
If you manage to get inside the stove.
Yes. Ta-da! So this is nice. It's a nice way to get rid of them. And we use the ashes later. Some plants like them, so we sprinkle ashes around raspberries and similar stuff. We are done here. Look, it looks very nice, and as I was saying, this is just a small amount. We still have a lot more to shell, so we will tell you the final amount later when everything is done, maybe in March or something. And I wanted to show you this. I got these glasses from my grandma. It's a heritage after my grandpa. They were divorced, but yeah, it was his. He was Czech, so I am 1/4 Czech and 3/4 Slovak. But now I am totally Czech because I have Czech citizenship. Okay, that's it for the background story. And the glasses, look, they are green. It's so interesting. Very, I don't know, they are old-fashioned, but it's always interesting to use these things here at the country house. So here we have the elderberry liquor. Yes, we were making this in summer. This will not be very, like the green color will disappear, so the glasses would be better for something lighter and clearer. We will just drink a small amount. This is such a nice thing, this liquor. So it's made of elderberries and there is a bit of rum, less sugar than what I was making the previous year, because that was so sweet. We were like, it was too much, very, very too much. So this is better. And yeah, we will drink it here. The green color is kinda gone, I would say. What say you?
Yeah, I don't want to drink it anymore, and that it's not green.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, that was a nice
Melodic sound.
melodic sound. Okay, tell us in the comments how this is called. A ring? No, something. Tell us.
The cheers.
The cheers. One more time. Yes, nice. So nice, so good.
Yeah.
I like it when there is less sugar. Tommy was saying that he loved it the previous year when there was a lot of sugar. Tell us the story.
The more sugar, the better.
No.
Taste-wise, yeah.
No, it can be very overwhelming.
Not for me.
Okay, but this is better. Cozy time is over, but look at this, the light here in our yard is amazing. The moon is shining very brightly and it looks so cool. I love it. With the snow here, it's amazing. The snow is glistening and wow, very magical. But it's time to go, we are going to sleep slowly, so this day is over.